At 5.
I'm not proud, darling. When I make a mistake, I admit it. I can see now that Mortimer is never going to be able to be you. Not because he can't, but because he has this mother named Wilma. She is...
Boss?
Would you please be quiet? I'm communing with the great beyond.
Yeah, well, I just communed with the here and now. Moose Mulligan has made his final move. He now controls almost everything you own, except maybe the lease to your penthouse here.
That man is really unbelievable, isn't he?
Steals everything in Carlo's empire and leaves me with air to breathe. I'm supposed to be grateful.
Well, don't be too grateful. He also put a contract out in your life. A hit. What are we gonna do, Moss?
Thanks for trying, Cassie, but Dorian may never be able to accept me. At least I have her daughter's friendship. Blair, I'm not giving up on Mom. The Kramer women ought to be together. All of us.
For your eyes only. Why is that? The way I set it up, you're working just for Blair.
Yes, but her company is a subsidiary of your company, and my first loyalty is to you.
You learn the hard way, Kane Rogan. But you do learn.
I am glad that I can count on you, Cassie. I need all the friends I can get. Now more than ever.
Jason, I am your friend. Hey, man, I'm the only friend you got.
In that case, can I borrow $5?
Look, man, this is no time to make wisecracks, okay? Here, look at this file. You are down for obstruction of justice, endangering the welfare of a minor, and violating a court order, man.
Don't forget the LA riots, because I did that, too.
Come on, Jason, I'm trying to help you out here. Now, I've only got until Thursday. Once the trial starts...
Doesn't matter. Okay? Leanne is free.
Yeah, and you're doing a lot of good by sitting in here on your butt.
Hey, you want to help me? You help me figure out how to keep Leanne from getting dragged into this any farther. You tell me how to get her baby back.
I can't tell you how happy and proud you made your mama.
Well, I didn't do it for Mom, Renee. I did it for Duke.
Still in all, it couldn't have been very easy for you to ask Hank Gannon to drop the charges against Leanne. I spoke to your mom before she got on the plane, and she wanted me to tell you.
Well, I'm glad it made Mom happy. Well, maybe now she can stop judging me and we can just start all over again.
I think that's great, Kevin. And if I may suggest when they do get here, let's avoid all the issues, you know, the custody issue, Jason's trial.
I got you. No sensitive subjects. Tonight will be a celebration of new beginnings. Right, Duke?
Hey, look what I found at the airport.
Oh, welcome home. Thank you. Hi, Renee. Hi. Hi, Kevin, sweetheart. Oh, darling, I'm so happy. I'm so proud. Thank you.
Thank you. Kevin?
Well, someone seems to be missing.
Oh, Joey said he was going to be here, but he must be still at band practice.
Yeah, right. He's probably avoiding seeing me.
Clint, I know that you and Joey had your differences before we left, but really, I think we have to make this
You know,
homecoming...
I'll go the extra yard, Vicky, but he's going to have to meet me halfway.
What happened to their nice, relaxing getaway?
Your guess is as good as mine. They said that they had a great time, but then they're like this all the way back from the airport.
I've got Duke's bottle, Jesse, if you want to feed him. Sure can, Aunt Jessica. Duke's the responsibility of this whole family.
Let's go. Come. Now listen, darling, you have to be very careful. You have to remember this is not a doll, okay?
I know. I
got
did this
it? You
with
got his head?
Yeah. I did this with little Sarah, remember?
Right.
Sweetheart, you are a born little mama.
Yes, well, every child needs one.
If you're talking about visitation rights, the answer's no. I think it's enough that Leanne's out of jail. I'm not going to give her free access to my son.
I'm glad to hear you say that. For a while, I thought you were getting soft on this subject.
For heaven's sakes, this has nothing to do with being soft. This has to do what is best for this child.
Well, before we get into a big family powwow here, I've got some good news.
Oh, I think we could all use a little of that. Oh.
I got a cablegram from Sarah. Looks like she's going to be winding up this trip down there in the South Pacific.
Oh, that lucky girl. I mean, all those weeks on a windjammer, if I had an opportunity for a trip like that, I don't know if I'd ever come home.
Thanks, Renee. Thank you so much, but I want her home, you know, now.
Can't begrudge Sarah the time with her father. She and Roger needed to be alone together after losing Megan.
Yes, well, we all had to adjust to that. Especially you and Clint. Well, how was the time at the ranch? Was it everything that you hoped it would be?
Oh, well, it was, I don't know. What would be the right word, sweetheart?
Busy. Busy. It was busy.
Busy?
Busy.
I thought it was supposed to be relaxing, you know, like horseback rides down there by the river, and some cozy suppers on the porch.
Oh, well, I think that's what Clint means. We just had so many things that we were doing that we were busy. Time sort of just flew. Didn't it?
Oh, yeah. Just flat flew.
Okay. Hey, so what, huh? So Moose Mulligan's put out a contract on your life. I'll tell you, they ain't made the hitman that could take you out.
Even if I escape the first one, Bulge, he'll just hire another one and another
Hey,
one.
cut it out, boss. I will not let you give up without a fight.
I don't have anything left to fight with. Moose Mulligan has all of the ammunition. The only thing he was afraid of was Carlo, and the reality has just hit me that Carlo's never coming back.
Well, wait a second. What about Dr. Byrne? I mean, he was doing okay, wasn't he?
Yeah, but it's not gonna work. It just hit me.
What?
I don't know why I didn't think of it before.
Think of what?
Mortimer's really not the problem. The primary person that's keeping me from bringing Carlo back into my life is his mother.
Wilma?
Yes. There's got to be a way I can work on her. Bring her to me, Bulge.
Boss, the professor, he said that, he said that she can be as mean as a mongoose. You know, she's an old lady. She might not want to come. I don't know what I can do.
Oh, this isn't going to be a problem for you. Bring me Mortimer's mother. Blair, do you really think Asa is going to let you be in charge of this company? Well, he's my husband. He gave me his word. It's my jewelry company. My ideas, my design, my vision.
Beg pardon?
Oh, thanks. We already have a waiter.
It's very funny, but I'm here on business. Ace's business for your information.
What is this?
Oh, that's the logo for Blair Daimler Designs. Asa thought you might want to see it.
Excuse me? I never approved for anyone.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought Asa told you. I designed it. Asa loves it. We just need your stamp of approval.
You know, my opinion is about as trivial as yours, Kane. Let's get an unbiased view. Cassie, what do you think? It stinks.
I beg your pardon?
I think you heard the lady. So much for public opinion. Back to the drawing board.
Bulger. My mother's on a suitcase. Put her down.
Shut up.
Ow! Put her down.
Do as he says, Bulge. Put the lady down.
God, that's 2 times now she bit me.
Mother, are you all right? He didn't hurt you?
Hurt her? I mean, I'm the one who needs a tennis shot here.
Mrs. Hesse, you're a woman who likes your own way, I know. But you have to understand, I don't like, I really don't like
we
the way you're treating my mother.
are not going to harm a hair on your pretty mother's head.
I'll tell you, these are the dangerous ones here. I just took the bandage off my foot, which he practically shot off, and now this.
Oh, Bulge, please. Now, just make sure that Wilma feels just as home
Are
here
you
as her
hard of
big
hearing,
boy.
lady, or are you just plain dumb? Shut up, Morty. I heard your spiel before. I didn't buy it then, I don't buy it now.
Mrs. Hesse, my mother is a woman who, she doesn't like all this talk about criminal behavior and underworld savagery. I mean, she's a very sensitive woman.
Oh, no, I think your mother is much tougher than you think she is. Please take him to the study. I think I have to have a woman-to-woman talk with Wilma.
Mother, are you going to be all right? You sure?
Okay, doll face, it's just you and me. What's the real story?
I told you I want to marry your son.
Oh, that's it. I'm out of here.
No, I don't want him to be my second husband. I want him to impersonate my first husband. It won't be a real marriage, and he won't be tampered with in any way. He's going to be treated like a king. As you can see, I am a woman of extravagant taste. He will have the best of everything. First-class accommodations, 4-star dining, his own tailor, his own physical trainer, just anything his heart desires.
Boy, you sure do like to do things in a big way, don't you?
Well, you know, you only go around once. So, Wilma, let me borrow Mortimer, and I will make him the happiest man on earth. Now, what more could a mother want?
What's in it for me?
You might as well just go on and say, Wanda, I blew it.
Honey, I would give anything if I could be wrong. I just was so convinced, you know. I mean, I was really convinced that Kevin was going to drop the charges against Jason. I was.
I know how hard it must have been for you to leave Duke behind again. You know who I feel the most sorry for? Jason. Now, if Kevin doesn't back off, what the heck are we going to do?
We can't let him give up, Wanda, okay? We have to let him know that he's not alone, okay? And there's some hope.
That, but you also know Jason, and you know that he felt like the world is against him from the moment he was born. What if he decides to change the plea to guilty just so he can get this whole thing over and done with?
Well, we can't let that happen, Wanda. Jason has to stay strong. He has to believe that jury is going to find him innocent.
You want to avoid a messy trial? Keep Leanne's nose clean so she still have a chance at the baby?
That's all that counts.
Then you take the hit, man. Every bit of it.
I'm not a lawyer, Mr. Gannon. You just lay it on me.
Change your plea to guilty to a lesser charge. Endangering the welfare of a minor. No long drawn-out trial. Leanne will have to testify. No sleazy headlines with Leanne and the baby's picture on the front page.
What's the catch?
No catch. But there is a price. You do time.
How much?
Look, I'm not the judge. I don't decide.
How much?
A few months. With good behavior, even sooner. Huh? It's the best deal I can give you. It's your choice. Look, Jason, I know this may come as a shock to you, but I wasn't always a suit. You know that side of the tracks you come from? I walked that same sidewalk, brother. Except in my part of town, the sidewalk was cracked. Hell. Some parts, there wasn't even a sidewalk.
I've been there.
And well, maybe that's why I'm sticking my neck out. I hate to see the Buchanans stick it to you just because you dared to take one of their prizes away from them.
You want to know something? Sometimes when I really think about it, I think if I was in Kevin's shoes, I would probably act the same way.
I don't think so. You know, you pick up a lot of bad habits out on the streets, but it also teaches you to stand up and be a man.
How's a man supposed to act now, Mr. Cannon?
Well, we can start by you calling me Hank.
I know what a part of me wants to do. Take the plea, protect Leanne, protect Duke.
But what about the other part of you, Jason?
I would lay down my life for Leanne. I mean, before I met her, I was nothing. I was nobody. She showed me what I could be. She taught me how to read. You know what that meant to me? She opened up the whole world to me. And not just that, she gave me her love. She gave me her future.
Jason, don't you know it's worth fighting for then, man? You don't want to throw away that kind of love.
That's what I'm
on.
saying. Look, if I take this plea, isn't that what I'm doing? I mean, this time, it's the real thing. It's hard time. Last time it was juvenile hall. What kind of chance do I have when I get out of here? I'm an ex-convict with a 5th grade reading level. I got no jobs. I got no prospects. I'm going to be going backwards. I'm going to be nobody again.
Come on, man, but you still have Leanne. Look, it's just a few months. She'll wait for you.
But I don't want her to wait. She deserves better than the likes of me. And that's where you're wrong, Hank. There is a catch. How do I protect Leanne and still pretend like we got a future?
I wish I could solve that one for you, kid. I really do. Huh?
Yeah. I know. I gotta make the choice myself.
Yeah.
There's somebody who can help me make the right decision.
Questions about your favorite soaps? Soap Opera Digest has the answers. Why is Brian really staying with Dixie? And why is Jeremy moving to Loving? Soap Opera Digest tells all. Plus a peek at soap's wildest marriages. America's #1 soap magazine. Get the Digest today.
We are Flintstones kids.
You know, when I got to Port Charles, I thought, boring, stuck with my sister, a crummy allowance, and no friends. Things are starting to look up. Know what I mean? Hi.
Take a ride on the wild side with Brenda and Jagger on General Hospital.
An anonymous tip.
Who is this?
Well, she hates it, but it's only because it came from me. Now, if you tell her you like it, I don't think we'll have any problems.
Kane, it's Blair's company. Get a new logo. And this time, get Blair's input first.
Yeah, but Ace,
Look, I dropped you like a bad habit when you couldn't get along with Blair. I would hate like hell to see history repeat itself. Wouldn't you?
It just burns me to see her override your authority, that's all.
No. You're a burn boy. And nobody overrides Ace Buchanan's authority. And nothing phases me. Even your little schemes that drive a wedge between me and my current wife. Am I coming through?
Loud and clear.
No, don't be so modest. It's not easy to one-up King Rogan. Blair, I was just being honest. That kid's design didn't seem right for you or your company. Well, I can use that kind of honesty around me, especially with a snake like Kane. Well, why not? Why not what? Of course, what better way to keep Kane muzzled? And keep Asa from trying to run my company behind the scenes. Blair, you're losing me. No. I am hiring you. What? Blair Daimler Designs is more than just a business, Cassie. It's my dream. And dreams should stay in the family, don't you think?
Sorry I'm late. Oh, you're back.
Joey, I'd like you to know something.
I didn't know you were coming home this early, otherwise I would have met you at the
Will you hush up and let me finish?
Please don't.
I just want you to know that I missed you, son.
I miss you too.
Joey, I think your mom could use one of those.
Yeah, sweetheart.
Oh, seeing your father and you together like that, well, that's the nicest welcome home I could possibly have. What happened to you? What happened to your eye?
No. I got up in the middle of the night and I ran into the bathroom door.
I don't know about you, Vicky, but it looks like somebody's done some growing up this summer, huh?
Yeah, he sure has. It helped when you guys brought Jessica off to the ranch and left me here. You know, it made me feel responsible. Like you trusted me.
Well, now, trust is something that has to be earned. And you know that I don't I don't approve of everything you say or do. And I may never support the way you got mixed up with Billy Douglas's problem.
I didn't get mixed up with his problems. I set up for a friend. All right, let's not start, okay? We just got...
It's okay, Vicky. Now, I don't agree with the kid's point of view, but I do respect his right to have it.
You mean that?
Your dad always means what he says, Joey.
Great. Great. Well, then I wish I told you sooner.
Told me what sooner?
I think he, means me, Mr. Buchanan.
Yeah. But Billy, he's moved in with us now. He's staying upstairs.
Give me a chance. Leanne, I've offered Jason a deal, a plea bargain. It's done all the time.
What kind of a deal?
Well, if he pleads guilty to a lesser charge, he'll get off with a light sentence. A few months in Statesville, tops.
A few months in jail? You call that a deal?
Well, given what he's up against, it's the best deal in town. It's the best deal Jason's gonna get.
No. No, it's not. Not if he pleads not guilty. Not if he fights the charges and he wins. He won't go to jail for a minute.
Listen, Leanne, there's another consideration. Now, you may not be willing to think about it, but Jason is. If he accepts our plea bargain, you won't have to testify.
Well, I don't care about that.
But Jason does. You see, he doesn't want your name spread in all the tabloids. Jason wants you to have a chance at eventually regaining custody, some kind of custody over Duke. Now, if you're involved in some scandal, well, I don't need to tell you how Kevin and all the Buchanans will use that against you.
And if I don't testify, and Jason does plead guilty?
To one count with a minimum sentence. The trial will end before it began, and you and Jason can get on with your lives.
I just don't get it. Mr. Gannon, you're the DA, okay? It's your job to prosecute. What difference does it make to you if he goes to jail for a month or a year?
Maybe it's because I've got a daughter just about your age. I don't know, maybe it's because I see some of me in Jason. You know, there was a time when someone reached out to me when I was just about to make a wrong turn. It made all the difference in my life. Let's just call it payback, huh?
And why should I trust you?
Well, Leanne, no one's twisting your arm. Then again, what's the alternative?
All that's left of the late Mr. Hesser.
Don't do that. Don't you have any respect for the dead?
You value the late Mr. Hesser. I value the next one.
Oh, so do I. Mortimer means a great deal to me.
How much does he mean?
Well, more than I could possibly say.
Try.
Let's not quibble, Wilma.
Honey, I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I am going to give you a number, a round number, kind of a ballpark figure. And then we will see if Mortimer is as important to you as he is to me.
Don't you dare try to dictate
Read.
Why you get so quiet? Something's wrong.
Yeah, well, I just hope the old bat's up to date in her rabies shots.
Oh, Bulger. My mother's a frail, helpless person. Oh, hold her arm up. I just hope Mrs. Hesser doesn't do something awful to her. There.
Bloodsucker.
You want to bring your husband back from the grave and I'm the ghoul? Oh, that's funny.
I'm trying to be reasonable, and this is ridiculous.
So, be reasonable. Show me reasonable. Low ball.
Well, that's my offer. Take it or leave it.
Okay, I'll leave it. And that leaves you to Mr. Moose Mulligan.
Wait.
Have you no shame?
Not really. Well, do we have a deal or don't we?
I never thought you would be the kind of...
Oh, come on. Yes or no? I don't have all night.
Oh, well, I suppose we have a deal. Are you happy?
Sort of. I think if you just sweeten up the pot a little bit.
Oh, hey, are you okay? Huh? They treating you okay?
Yeah, it's the rich. Let me look at you. So beautiful.
Wait, listen to me. I have to talk to you, all right?
Yeah, I know.
No, come here. Just listen, okay? Look, the only way that Hank Gannon agreed to let me see you was if I promised to convince you to change your plea to guilty.
I know.
Look, just listen. I don't care what I told Hank Gannon. I want you to fight, Jason. Okay, you're innocent and we're gonna prove it.
Look, I'm the one that told Hank to bring you down here.
You did?
Yeah. And if I take what he's offering, then you won't have to testify, and Kevin won't have an excuse not to let you see the baby.
Jason, you just can't protect me from Kevin by going to prison. I don't want that kind of protection.
Oh, wait a minute, Via.
No. Look, I want to be with you. I don't care what they write about me in newspapers. And I don't care what the Buchanans think about me. They took Duke away from me. I will not let them take you away from me.
It's only for a couple
of
months.
It's not going to be for a couple months. It's not going to be for a week. It's not even going to be for a day. Look, Jason, we're a part of each other. It's not like we're two separate people. We're one person. And if they rip us apart, I wouldn't be able to take it.
Well, I mean, do you think that I want to? We can't stop them.
Yeah, we can. We can if we stick together, you know? Look, you'll go to the trial, and I'll stand right by you, you know? And the jury's going to see what was in your heart, and they're not going to convict you.
All right, listen to me. I mean, do you really think that they're going to listen to you? They're going to look out there, and they're going to see Kevin. They're going to see the Buchanans sitting there so proud, so proper. How do we have a chance against that?
Jason, you are innocent.
I'm not
that
innocent.
Counts for something.
I took Duke. I took a baby. That's all that matters in the real world, the world that the Buchanans own. If we fight them, then we're going to give them more ammunition to use against you.
I don't care.
Well, I do. Okay? And I don't want them to attack your reputation. And I don't want them to find more reasons to keep you away from your baby.
So you're just going to give up? Come on, Jason. You're tougher than that.
Hey, I'm doing this for you now.
I didn't ask you to do this for me. I didn't ask you to lay down and let them walk all over you. Jason, the man I am in love with is a fighter.
And I am fighting, and I'm fighting for you, even if that means that I have to fight you. Look, when the trial is over and I'm over in Statesville prison, Kevin's not going to have an excuse. He's going to back down, and he's going to let you see Duke. Is that all that matters? And what's a few months in prison if you get to get back with your son?
I guess we're a little late with the official greeting, but certainly better late than never. Welcome to Landfair, Billy.
Thanks, Mrs. Buchanan. I just hope that it's, not too much trouble.
Oh, well, we thrive on trouble around here, don't we, Bo?
Oh, yeah, I wouldn't be able to do without it.
His parents know he's here. I know I should have told you sooner. But, I mean, I didn't want to bother you. You guys are in Arizona to relax.
Oh, I see. You kept quiet just for our sake. Is that it?
I just told you.
Yeah, you just told us a little late, don't
Look,
you think?
maybe I should just pack up my stuff. It's not that...
No. Don't be silly. Come on now. What's done is done. Although I must tell you that Mr. Buchanan and I agree, in theory, that teenagers should not just pack up and move out on their parents.
This isn't just theory with me.
Well, Billy's situation is unique. You must understand that, darling. And if this can provide a little cooling off period for him and for his parents, and if his parents don't object.
They don't object, do they? No. My dad objects to almost everything, but my mom, she tries. You know, she's trying.
Well, speaking for mothers everywhere, that's what we do. We try.
And I suppose fathers everywhere object. Is that it?
Come on, Clint, lighten up.
You can't make him move out now. He's also...
Oh, nobody's making anybody move out. Yes, of course Billy can stay tonight and for a short time. Just be aware that it's going to be a short time, all right? Just long enough for things to calm down between you and your parents, okay?
Yes, ma'am. Thanks, Miss Buchanan.
Absolutely. And if there's anything Mr. Buchanan and I can do to help you mend the fences, you just let us know, all right?
Okay, well, let's start with some meat, huh?
Sure, your folks just got home. What, do you want them to start cooking?
No, I did all the cooking.
Oh?
Like, yeah, a big platter of Joey's specials, a big thing of salsa and some chips, and some brownies for dessert.
Sounds very gourmet.
Oh,
I'll be in the kitchen.
Well, one of those Joey specials sounds good to me, huh? How about you, Clint? Aren't you hungry after your trip?
I don't know what the hell I am anymore, Bo. I thought things were going to smooth out when we got back from the ranch, but you just heard Vicky. She's always on the right about everything. I'm always on the wrong. But Billy? Duke's custody? I can't wait for Sloan Carpenter to show back up.
Sloan Carpenter? What's he have to do with Vicky?
Ex-wife. Put her on. What's wrong, Nora?
Why does something have to be wrong?
You called. Why?
I just wanted to ask you a question. What are you doing to our daughter?
Nora, I'm not doing a thing to our daughter.
You didn't talk her into staying there in Landview with you when she should be here in Chicago getting a real education?
Look, excuse me. Rachel can get a real education right here at Landview University if that's what she wanted. Do you hear me, Nora? Now, look, I already told you that it was her idea to stay, not mine.
I'm getting another phone call. I'm putting you on hold.
Nora, don't put me on.
Now, I want you to undo this brainwashing of Rachel.
Why do you keep insisting that I even wanted her to stay here? Look, I have already said to you...
Okay. But if it's not you keeping her there, then what is? Hank?
Look, did it ever occur to you that she might want to just get to know her old man a little better?
Oh, Hank, you've always been a lousy liar. Something's going on. And if you don't tell me, I might just have to take a small detour to Landview and find out for myself.
Nora, you don't want to do that. Nora! Nora! Damn.
You want me to manage your company's public relations? But I hope you don't see it as a come down. Honestly, I see it as a big step up. I want our family to be united for a change, and our working side by side would help bridge the gap between you and my mother. Yeah, I agree. But don't do it for Dorian. Well, don't worry. On a purely selfish tone, it would help me feel grounded. Well, with Andrew pulling in one direction. There are worse fates than becoming Mrs. Andrew Carpenter. When I'm ready, if I'm ready. Andrew's coming back from his conference tonight, and he expects an answer, but... Cassie, as your cousin now, not your new boss, listen to me, okay? Work isn't everything. If you love Andrew, if you really love him, tell him, show him, but for heaven's sake, hold on to him. I mean, when I had my chance, I made another choice. You chose Asa instead of Max. We were talking about you and Andrew. Blair, I thought we were being honest. Look, learn from my mistake, okay? You hold on to what it really matters, what's important. Take the job, take Andrew. Unlike your cousin Blair, you can have it all.
Thought you said you trusted her.
I do. Just curious. Why is he so chummy with that Cassie?
Well, they're cousins. Makes sense that she would be loyal to the Kramer side of the family.
That is the Dorian side.
Mm-hmm. And that's why you need an ally working with you. Someone whose loyalty is to you and to you only.
I say where you belong. And you belong working with Blair. Or what, are you afraid of a little competition?
Are you kidding?
And keep Blair on her toes and vice versa. I don't need you to spy on her. I love her.
Well, this trip these past few weeks was not exactly a panacea. For what? Well, for what ails me. Losing my daughter, Megan.
Is that all, Vicky? Is that all that you've lost?
Vicky and Sloan? Hey, come on, man.
Look, she stayed behind when I first went out to Arizona, didn't she, Will?
Yeah, but that was because of Joey and that controversy at the church.
Yes, the carpenter controversy.
That was Andrew, not Sloan. Besides, she flew out west to be with you.
Yeah, well, that's when I knew that something was really wrong. We argued about everything. Kevin's custody battle, Joey's friendship with Billy, you name it. But at least the arguments were better than the silences, you know? I mean, there were times I didn't even know she was there. It was like her thoughts were miles away and with somebody else.
Did you talk to Sloan Carpenter at all when you were away?
Sloan? No. I was on vacation with my husband and my daughter. I wasn't in contact with any of our friends here in Landview at all. How is Sloan? Has Larry started treating him?
I assume so. He didn't say anything about it today.
Today?
Oh, I ran into him at the hotel. Oh. Vicky, that man cannot disguise the way he feels about you.
Of course, I tried talking to her about it. I can't tell you how many evenings that we'd go for a walk together. I'd put my arm around her. I'd tell her that I understood exactly what she was going through. You know, losing Megan was a terrible blow to her.
Yeah, that's why she threw herself into Andrew's cause.
Yeah, I even said that. I said all the right words. But there was one word we didn't mention. One name we didn't mention.
Well, Sloan Carpenter had absolutely nothing to do with it. Clint and I have just forgotten how to talk to each other, that's all. We'd go for these long, endless walks after dinner. All we did was talk at each other. We just couldn't seem to talk to each other, and then the silences would just descend. Oh, I used to enjoy the Arizona sunsets, and now they seem to be so sad and so final.
I always thought Sloan was a decent guy. You know, if anything, he had too much integrity.
If the man had any integrity at all, he'd pull stakes and go back to Virginia and take my problems along with him. You know, what I wouldn't give to hear the last of 2 words. Carpenter and custody.
Sorry, Dad, I can't speak for the Carpenters, but custody issue won't go away. I need your help. More than ever.
It's a pleasure doing business with you, Alex.
Everything okay, boss? Did she take advantage of you, Mother?
Mortimer, Alex and I have come to an understanding. When she asks you to do something, you do it with my blessing.
Hey, you gave her your pendant.
Just get the door, Bulge.
It's a pendant. What am I, Jeff?
Yeah, I got a special delivery for Alex Hesser.
Okay, Bill, here you go.
Hey, that's okay.
Hey, boss, looks like you got a secret admirer.
Isn't that sweet? Before Mortimer's father turned bad, he used to buy me little presents all the time. It's such...
What's the matter?
It's ticking! Fire in the hole!
Mother! No, Mother! No!
Incoming!
No!
Warning!
Mother, you saved me.
Well, that's what mothers are for. Moose Mulligan?
Of course.
Well, then, we have work to do.
Huh?
Come on, Mortimer, you have a job to do. I want you to get busy and do it right away. Come on.
Oh, Mother.
Oh, Mother.
Melinda sent it from California. I want you to have it. Oh, no, no. Cassie, your aunt meant it for you. She's your aunt, too. Please. Thank you. Oh, the Kramer sisters look so happy then. Dorian, Melinda, Addie. Now that promise. And then all that tragedy. It's enough to break your heart. Yeah. But we're a new generation. We'll mend the heart now. About that job.
What job?
Oh, Asa, darling, good news. Blair Daimler Designs is about to become even more of a family affair.
Oh, that's very interesting. So you're joining the team, huh, Cassie?
Well, I'm considering.
Well, she's a natural to run public relations, don't you think, darling?
To be perfectly honest, Blair.
Well, it's my business, isn't it, Asa? And as you have taught me, it's best to keep it in the family.
Whatever it is, son, we're on your side.
Well, so are we, but it is not necessarily the side that Asa thinks it is.
Amen to that.
To be fair, though, Vicky, Jason broke the law.
Yes, it's called kidnapping.
He's got to pay for what he did, Ma, like it or not.
I don't like it. I don't like it. I like the Kevin who let Leanne go free. And I would like that same Kevin to follow his own instincts and not the Buchanan lynch mob.
Oh, so now it's a family flaw? Fine. But if Kevin wants to nail Jason's hide to the wall, I'll be tickled pink to hand him the hammer.
Clint, you have not heard a single word I have said for... I don't know my own husband anymore. I don't know my own son.
No, I'm not going to let you do it. Jason, I don't care how much I want to be with Duke. I will not let you sacrifice yourself.
You don't have a choice. The Buchanans are out for blood, and one way or another, they are going to get it.
God, Jason, if you love me, okay, if you love Duke and you honestly think we can be together, please don't give up.
It's no use.
Jason, please don't give up. Because no matter what it takes, I'm going to keep on fighting for both of us.